Hey, Richard Kim here with Timberwise Group, and we're going to talk about breathing today. Yeah, breathing, oxygen from the air. Most people take this for granted, but we all take an average of about 20,000 breaths per day. It's something that's crucial to life, but we hardly ever think about it. A lot of people are familiar with the Amazon rainforest because it's a huge forest. It's actually 10 times bigger than the state of Texas. And the Amazon rainforest is quite often referred to as the lungs of the earth. But it doesn't produce oxygen for us in a way that you would imagine. Yes, it's true that the Amazon rainforest produces enough oxygen for 20 times the population of the entire earth. But the air that I'm breathing right now, and most likely the air that you're breathing right now, is not from the Amazon. How is that? Well, because most of the oxygen that's produced in the Amazon is actually consumed within the Amazon. It does contribute to the global supply, but not in a direct way. So what happens is these trees suck up the water from the Amazon basin and brings it up to the top of the canopy, where it mixes with the sun and the wind carries it into a massive cloud where it hits the Andes Mountains and falls as rain. This rain carries with it the sediment from the mountains, nutrients into the ocean, where it's consumed by diatoms, a type of algae. And these diatoms are found in most bodies of water all over the earth. And they're responsible for 20% of the oxygen supply on Earth. So that was just a quick demonstration of the complexity of the perfect cycles that are found in nature. And when we cut down trees from the rainforest, we don't understand all the consequences that result from that. But what if there was a solution that would allow us to stop cutting down these trees? I mean, all these trees are very precious and they all contribute to the ecosystem. We all hear about the massive pollution and the environmental disasters that are happening all over the earth. But it's not very often that a solution is offered. And a part of the reason is because that solution usually requires upfront capital. It requires someone to lose money, and it's impossible to create a sustainable system where someone is just supporting the environment at their cost. But what if there was a way to be environmentally friendly, solve environmental problems, and profit at the same time? Wouldn't that be wonderful? Well, we have something like that right now, right here. You see, when hydro dams are built for producing electricity, they flood huge sections of the forest, submerging it completely underwater. Now, these forests are completely preserved, perfectly preserved. In fact, the wood that is harvested from these underwater sources are actually better quality for two different reasons. The first reason is that when wood is submerged underwater, most people think it's going to rot, but it actually doesn't because there's no atmospheric oxygen. It's completely submerged underwater, so it's preserved. And over time, the cellular structure changes to make hardwood even harder. The second reason it's better quality is because trees that are felled from land-based sources, because of gravity, when the tree falls, there are multiple fractures and it decreases the quality of the wood. But harvesting trees from underwater doesn't have this problem. The trees never hit the ground. So more of the tree is usable. So most of the dams that the wood will be harvested from are at least 50 years old. Some of them are even 100 years old. So you don't have to cut down any more fresh trees from the ground because there are entire forests submerged underwater, and it's an untapped resource. It's sunken treasure. There are over 66,000 dams all over the world that have forests like this. So there is a huge amount of resources that can be harvested. And some of these woods are very rare or even illegal to harvest now, but they're available, just waiting to be reclaimed. So it's a very environmentally friendly practice, and it's a sustainable way to harvest wood for all sorts of different applications. So that's why we're really excited to share this technology with you so that everyone can take a part in harvesting this untapped resource.